Hello and welcome back to the Planet Crafter Humble. In our last episode, we started exploring around some more to find Cosmic Quartz and also did some exploration of the fish, sea water life collectors. That's the thing, to see where we could find rare fish or unique fish or specific fish eggs around the world. And we found a few, six of them, as a matter of fact. And let me pull my list up because I didn't do that before I started. Pro. And we also unlocked, let's see, the circuit boards and the pulsar quartzes. So we have those being auto-crafted, although they immediately ate through dang near everything we had. So we need to do some better crafting of various things, and water life collector. That's what it is called. In order to get to the next things, portal generators next, which will help a lot in terms of content because it's random destinations. We also need to get some more biomass to get the insect spreader rocket and more importantly, the tier 5 drill so we can get our TI going a bit faster again. And then we unlocked Imio semi-recently, but I think it was 2 episodes ago, something like that. So that was good, but tier 2 gas extractor will be nice. That's good. Probably going to come this episode. And then we also unlocked the genetic extractor, which I don't think we've built any of yet. And then hopefully butterfly farm will come in not too distant future. But we also unlocked Ulani and Ilaria fish eggs as part of our advancement last time. So I want to go ahead and take a look at those. Those are auto-craftable, of course. Let's also grab some food to eat and we'll head downstairs. Or those are craftable, I should say. Well, no, not auto-craftable, just craftable. You have to do it manually. We have also gathered the fish eggs from around the world, from those 6 sites, the 6 destinations, whatever they're called, around the world. So unless there's more, which we do have some exploration of that to do again, or still, then we are kind of done with that at this point. I picked up a Tyloo someplace, or did I just click on it while we were sitting here? Yeah, probably did. So let's leave those alone for now, but let's take a look at the craftable ones here. We unlocked the Ulani, which is C tier 3 in fertilizer, so it's the same recipe as chrome. And then Illyria, which is Illyra, sorry, which is C tier 2 mutagen and fertilizer. Oh no, that's a B, that's a C. So this one is a tier 2 C and fertilizer 1. Why don't we make a couple of those? C. Tier 2 mutagen. And fertilizer 1. And then we can go from there. Out to do other things, that is. Ah, a new line got made. Good. Those in there. And there's another Ulani. We must have set those up at the end of the last episode that I clearly don't remember. They're swimming around in there, so obviously I did it. Ulani again. And another Ulani. Alright, so we've got a variety of fishes. And let's put those just into the miscellaneous fish eggs for now, and then we can go for a little bit of a walk type thing. So let's see. We picked up a bunch also of the what are they called? The things. The Cosmic Quartzes. We picked up a bunch of those. There weren't any more here on the beach anywhere that I could find in the bit of off-camera stuff that I did that I told you that I was going to do at the end. So I think we're okay there. But I think now it's just a matter of everywhere else, pretty much. We did the ice cave area. We did the underground. All these caves. I think we did all of these caves. Oh, no, we didn't. We didn't do the ones under the iridium area yet. And then let's go this way, actually. And we also did the ones up in the north by the crystals, too. So we've gotten a good chunk of them, but there's still a lot of land to cover. And I do know, if you saw the thumbnail from a couple of episodes ago, I do know about at least one more that we haven't picked up yet, because I went out to find one to take a picture of it for the thumbnail. So I obviously didn't pick it back up. So I did move the water life collector from the sort of orangey underground there into here, and this gave Provios and Tyloo, both of which we're getting on the surface. Tyloo are coming from the sort of lake near our starting point, and the Provios are coming from in here, actually. The other side of this, where we have a collector already. So there's no need to keep this collector down here. Right there's that collector. That's good. So I forget now. We talked about it, mentioned it, but I can't remember if there's any water actually here in the blue biome. If not, then I think we are done. Unless there's some over in... If there's any water... Oh, wait, is there water over here? Yes, there is. I think we're going to see nothing here as well, but we're going to put one in here just in case. We will offer up the ABCs here. Put those in there. For them to come and get them. And I'll carry these 2 eggs with me. Actually, that was where that Tyloo might have come from. It might have come from the orange biome. So we should go upstairs and do some exploration for Cosmic Quartzes. And then I also, actually what I should have done before we left the base was something else, but we'll go and do that later. It's fine. It's not going to be that critical. So let's find some Cosmic Quartzes here in this, hopefully, in this biome. Whatever this is called here, the zeolite biome. That's what it's called. There's the tunnel. This is the ramp up. I don't think there were any in the tunnel. We explored a few portions of the tunnel while we were hopping around, but are there any in here? I feel like there was one, but maybe not, because there's all the zeolite. That's right, this pokes back out into here. Okay. So there may not actually have been any in here. We can take a peek in all these little caves, because there's a lot of these little caves, and make sure that there aren't any in there. And then also, yeah, also. Actually, there might be someplace. We have that uranium area right there to look at. Peek out here. No. Yeah, maybe there weren't any in here because of the zeolite. That's where we've already been. This is the tunnel. Good there. This is the ramp down to the blue, so we're good there too. A little bit further, I think, than we actually needed to go. I think that was the last one. Yeah, that's the one we started with. So that's it. So there apparently aren't any in here. Okay, so zeolite 0. Z for 0. Z for zeolite. I think we'll go up into there where the uranium cave is. I think, at least, next. Did I poke out here already? Or here. No, wait, this isn't the uranium area. This is the upper... Well, it's the upper uranite cave. What I wanted was this one, actually, right here. Because this leads down... down there. I don't see any in here either. So it takes care of that. And that's where we came in here. So let's go back out here. We didn't really look around in this kind of upper part of the starting area here. Here around the lake and stuff. I don't remember if there were any here or not, to be honest. We did get the one that was down at the southern end, kind of right over there, actually, right specifically over there. But I don't know that there were any others here around the starting area. That's kind of convenient in a way, because we don't have any to pick up. We do still have quite a few out there, so fine. We didn't have any in the sinkhole, because I don't think because we've been in there a couple times recently. I don't think we saw any in there, so we don't need to do that again. Plus, they'd be kind of weird, maybe, but maybe not. The weirdness, not the presence, the weirdness. They'd be kind of weird down there. Oh, there's one right there. I can see it already. The way that place worked, it'd be kind of weird to find one down there. But that's why you can go up there. That's why the ice is blocking it, I guess. That's why this even exists, is for this one. At least one. Maybe there's another one up here, though? We did... No. Then there were these other bits here. I don't remember why this one existed. There might have been some goodies in here, but maybe a chest or three, but I don't remember if there's any other reason. There's this external bit that we kind of came up so far from below here. Right about in here someplace. But again, I don't... Yeah, right about in here. Be good at this point. But I don't think there were any in these either directly. It's more like they were actually out on the surface. Even on this side, although... Yeah, let's do this one here. We did come up as far as that, if you recall. And then we can go down and around this way. Finish this one up. Nada, so far. And we did do the... crystal area, but we did not do the vine area over in the northeast corner. So we need to go up there anyway. We did see something weird, but I was running out of water or something, and yeah, I think it was water, and so we kind of bailed on that idea. All right, had a small distraction there. I think we'll come in this way, and then we'll come back and go up. Been through there and stuff. From the other side. I think we can go in there. Yeah, I've been through here. Yeah. Did get all of those. At least I think we got all of them here in the crystals. We did at least get that one that I was pointing at. The time of my speaking. Okay, so when we were up here someplace, we saw something, and I think it was that entrance to the cave, to the, not random, because I don't think it's random, but that exploration thing there. And of course it's getting darkish up in here, so we're gonna have to, although it glows, so it's fine. No, that isn't the entrance to the cave thing, because it's over here. What am I seeing over there? A huge vine or something, probably? A huge tree? Yeah, a huge tree. Okay. Like the tree underground, only even bigger, I think. Can't see squat, though. right, let's pause here, and we'll come back as soon as the sun comes back up. And I'm back. I didn't want to wait too long because I didn't want to lose too much water before we get someplace where we can get more water. What's a bot? Gotta be one here, right? Also looking for green chests and various things, especially like in weird places like this. That's sus, but again, we could have already gotten there before. Hello. Delayed spawning of terrain. Well, that was the outer skirted edges here. This does have zeolite in it. Maybe this won't have any either. I did collect everything here, including circuits this time. That's good. Back up through there, but I want to go down into the obsidian area to get some water in a bit. Kind of push in through. Yeah, there's a hydration level. In here through the center a little bit. Oh, it wasn't a bot. It was a rocket. Okay. Did get the flower tree seed out of that one, as I hoped. I'm not seeing one. Oh, there it is. There's that, like, right dead center in the middle of the biome. Okay. That's pretty close to everything in here. Of course, it'd be the last place I went since I was doing a bit of a circular search pattern. So hopefully that was the only one. One here. Let's go down into the obsidian area and see if we can get some water. And then also whatever else I find down there. We go straight for the water though, and then we'll zigzag back a little bit. Well, mostly straight for the water. I don't think there were any in that cave, but we could go double check it. Gotta go all the way over there again. This is huge, man. Oh, I forgot I did tree spreader out here. And before we go any further, I'm going to go to that one right there because that's the one I took the picture of. And these were Tigete eggs, fish eggs in these waters. There's a granite there, or a few. At this point, not worrying about it. You can mine that a lot more efficiently than No, we should probably go all the way up there. And there. And there. Because there's probably sneaky stuff at the tops of some pillars. Just because, I mean, that's where I would put stuff. Build as I can, you know? Doesn't look like anything down there. Well, I don't know though, these are pretty barren. So maybe there isn't anything up here? I can see over to the other ones, I could save myself the trip. Definitely save myself the trip down just by tripping and falling. Doesn't look like anything on that one, but that one's at about the same height, so it'd be a little bit tough to identify. Let's go down this way. That one's probably pretty safe too. That one's safe. At least, of course, if there isn't a viewable object distance. I think that's what it's called. Where I wouldn't be able to see them until they were closer. I guess we can use the teleporter here in Obsidian and head back to get food. Also drop off our whole 3 of those. Wait, what was the third one from? Guess I'm going to definitely want to be watching back. Oh, I know where it's from. It was from here. Yeah. First one was in the on top of that one weird pillar cave, and then the one in the tree biome up there in the corner, and then the one in this biome. I suspect we've already caught most of them, but I guess I could be surprised. Should go through all of that at some point. Or we should go up there at some point. Go through the teleporter. Let's see, you can just have those and these. It's fine. Oh, I can do the thing that I was going to do while we were here. Food, we also do. The thing that I was going to do while we were here is a suggestion from Dark Call, I think. Which was, hey, you have all this extra super alloy and all these super alloy rods. Why don't you sell the super alloy rods in the rocket, in the trade rocket? And that was a good one. I did want to check this too. Yeah, we definitely need to do that. And so we could set the miners back up on the down on the beach and just keep turning them into rods to sell. That's definitely a good idea. Oh, we got to do it this way. We just demand super alloy rods, just as you would demand everything else. Finding them. There. Wait, stuff that's not saleable still demandable here, huh? Okay. There we go. Priority would be lowest because you want it to be basically just like trash. You would obviously put the same things here that you're trashing in the trash thing, but doing this and bringing them in and then enable to launch when full should take care of everything. Should. Yeah. Kind of want to wait until it's ready to go. So, there it goes. And then we're going to want to add a couple more of these as we are manufacturing more things. Probably at least 3, maybe 4 or 5, just to get a bunch of money in, because that was 6 times, I don't know, whatever it is, 30 or something. So that's only 180 tokens, so it's going to take a long, long time. And at a 10-minute turnaround, yeah, 10-minute turnaround, it's going to take a long time to get any appreciable amount of money from that. So it's better off to have several of them. Oh, let's see. So I think we can go back out and continue our exploration of all the things here. Obsidian. Oh, let's see. Done this in this area. Could dip down into here. Maybe just do the outside parts of this. There's that cave too, but the outside parts of this don't go into the iridium area yet. And then come back out and do the rest of this. And then circle back around down into kind of wherever out here. I think that might be an okay path to take. Let's go this way. Could go up top of this. But I think I'm going to risk it, at least for now, and say that, yeah, there's not going to be any on top of those spires. At least any of these. There could be other things up there, but I'm going to risk it, and I think what I'll do is just look, eventually, maybe even after this episode, I'm getting closer, look at the map site finally and see what we're missing as far as certain things go. Specifically, these Cosmic Quartzes and maybe the green chests, because I've at least given myself the opportunity to find them all. Whether I've found them all or not, I don't know. We'll know, because we'll know how many of the effigies we have, since there's been one in every green chest. So this is about as far as I'm going to go, and there aren't any so far in this area. Yeah, it seems kind of sparse, but I should actually tally up how many we've picked up. Oh, and I forgot, AM Nick also suggested maybe not crushing them all. So hopefully there's at least one more, because I forgot about it literally just now. Because they think there might be a recipe that uses one. Although that would be kind of a jerk move by the developers to have a recipe that uses one if you can't make them, like can't reassemble them from individual quartzes or however. So hopefully, even if we did accidentally just crush them all, that we can, recoup that somehow. Maybe we can even find them in some of the wrecks or something. Okay, so we kind of have looked around here all over, because that's the one that we picked up a little bit ago. So, yeah. How many do we have? Let me quickly check my count here. How many we actually have. Weird. 13, 14, 15, 21, 22, 28, 31. We have 34 so far. Need to get all in there yet too. That one too. Let's actually go this way. At some point we're going to have to dip through the sulfur area too, and this here. Maybe we'll come back and hit that up from the other side. I think that's okay. An okay thing. This one here was a mystery to me. Heck. That go? And nowhere. I just clipped. Okay. Do that before too. This one's a mystery to me because I don't remember finding anything in this cave, but it was like blocked off by ice. So I kind of expected that we might find something useful in there. We didn't. Either way, it is what it is. Did those, including this one, but we did not do this one yet. So we'll go into here. This is the uranium geodes. And I would be kind of surprised to find one here amongst the geodes, but, well, you never know. There could be a spot too. This leads down out here again. So, nada. And then just to double check, or to check, to begin with, up here also, kinda no. So I think we'll go now up in through this area here. Maybe hit that cave also, since we missed it before. And then we can come back down and do something. Storm coming? Get up on the roof of this place here. Like that. That arch is probably going to be like the weird stone pillars too. Like it probably won't have one there. You never know. Oh yeah, this part. I remember this part. I do remember going up there, at least somewhat. We didn't really see much, so I'm gonna hope that there isn't anything. And like I said, if there is, the map will reveal that to us. Probably. Unless, of course, there's things on the map that are things that are in the game that aren't on the map. That cave right here. It's getting dark again. I don't think there was anything useful in here. Left useful in here. Like an X-shaped cave. Yeah. Stubby X there. There. Ah. We're out again already? Did I miss? This is X. 2. 3. I guess that's the fourth one. Alright, that was it. So... oh, good, we're near water. We'll go up and see what's by that tree. I vaguely recall we got something from up there. Maybe a green chest or something. But either way. Go back. Amongst the roots here, maybe. Alright. Down we go. Light down here on this stone. Drink. And I guess we can go into sulfur from here. Should do fine. We have plenty of food left. Oh, it was 150. Okay, so it was 6 times 25 slots then. Alright, well. And then you guys were giving me Uyus. Talked about before. Okay. I don't want to go down there yet. I actually want to go into that cave that we swim into. Underneath one of these here. I think there were some in this middle bit. Over here. One, anyway. I'm going to assume that they're not down here underwater. May be a bad assumption, but just like out on the beach, I'm going to assume there's not anything here underwater. There was stuff underwater, but I'm assuming that those aren't here underwater. But I'm still looking. Because I can't help myself. Okay. See, there's the way up. Also, those weird ledges. There. Those were kind of clippy to get into, so maybe they're fine. Here's one. Got it. Okay, so one in the... still call this the sort of sulfur area, even though it's technically sulfur area adjacent. Here, and then down there we found something. A green chest or something, maybe it was. And that might be it. Back down into the sulfur area. Hello, bot. And unless there was one over here, which I over there. Jack, I'm surprised these haven't turned into something yet. But they're only found here in this biome. They look basically like anthills, whatever. They're only here in this biome, though, so we can always check on them again later or something. But still surprised they haven't turned into something. Then we need to go up into iridium. Also, I wanted to look around here. We do still need to make the rest of our heaters. We have 4 of them, I think, of the 8 that I wanted to have put in there. And we also will need some power for that. We could work on that and kind of spread out this exploration. Although I do... No, we're going to do the rest of this exploration because I do want to try to finish the exploration for the Cosmic Quartzes before we end the episode here, that I can look at the map and determine if there's anything that I've missed. This whole area plus this cave. Iridium kind of part of the cave, and then there was another part of the cave we needed to explore too. There was the upper parts and the lower parts, and I think there was some... Hey, there's some uraninite there, too. I think there was some stuff in the upper parts, maybe, some of these things. And that's the one that we still can't touch. No touchy. Came that far, so we don't need to go any further. Let's go up this vine. Here. I think there might have been one up here. Yeah, there it is. Already over there glowing. Already there. One up here. I'm fully expecting there to be like 2 or 3 in this area. So. Not up here, but in this whole iridium cave area. Just because it seems like someplace where they would... Oh, there's a iridium that I did. I'll take that. I went through this zone like 3 times and still missed one. 2. I'm not going to bother with the uraninite though, because it's already being mined to be crushed. The iridium just stands out. I'm going to also assume they're not underwater. Whether that's a good assumption or not, once again. Up there. It's easy. We need to. 2. this way out. It was, so wait on that for just a bit. There's 3. Right. And actually more than just, there's another uraninite. I wanted to come down here. Into this part of the cave, which we did explore as far as something. I think this ramp here. Yeah, we went as far as this ramp. So up here around these pits, and then also halfway down that ramp, we can just drop down from here. Yeah, let's just drop down from here. This area here, which has that pulsar quartz cave on the other side. Somewhere. Pulsar quartz cave. Back in there. But I highly doubt there's one back here, but we can also come back here and make sure we don't see any more pinkium. None? All of that. There, it looks like we don't need to. Like, I can see it all clearly enough from here. Let's go back up. None of them out here. Back up and then out to where the other entrance of the iridium cave was. Where we ducked into and then ducked back out of. I think it was this way. And then through a little gap over here somewhere. Ow. Hot foot. Yeah, this side thing here, which... Is there a vine here? No, that vine is up front. Need to go up there too, because there's probably one up there. That's fine. Okay, maybe not. First ding for food. And once again, I think we're safe because I think I went across that arch. I went across one of these arches. I think we're safe not going that way. We'll go back down. So it wasn't any of them up here. And that takes us back out again, outside. But I did want to peek over. Looking through, went that way. Yep, okay. And then here. Then we go back out into upper pit area here. Bauxite there that I didn't pick up. Don't really need it. This... Kind of goes nowhere. Okay. And it takes us over to this, but then I think Yeah, this is kind of just like a different way to get to those. Did still want to get to that one. I don't really want to drop down there. And then this, kind of the same. I think I remember there being a ramp here. No. Okay. Ramp is over there, right. I don't remember coming this way. It doesn't look like there was any need to. Okay. And we're getting a little close now. This miner mining. Oh yeah, bauxite, duh. Okay. Get the water, because that's gonna fade faster. Oh. Oh, that was good. Pulsar quartz? Where you at? I hear you. There you are. Oh dear. Where's that going? On top of that area. Okay, let's go get some food and we'll come back. We'll let the rocks despawn anyways. So I think we have found all of them that... Find? That's a bad way of wording that, but all of them that a primary or preliminary search have given us the ability to find. Anyway. Still filling this up? Sure. Okay. Another reason why we need multiples. Food, right. Food wallet. So I'll keep one of these in my pocket, just in case AM Nick is correct. We'll put it somewhere safe at some point, but right now it's fine. Go get that pulsar quartz. Was there anywhere else we did not explore on the map? I don't think so. It'll be interesting to check my count and see where we missed any compared to the map. I'll do that off camera, as I mentioned, and then we can come back, see if we can find any that we might have missed. That might be tougher than we think, though, because because it's the map is probably the same as the in-game map, which means it's only the single layer. We probably don't see any cave detail, which will be unfortunate. I'll try to actually set the map up so that I can show it on camera too. We'll see how that works out. But I think that'll be useful. And we'll use that for both the Cosmic Quartzes and the green chests, because anywhere else there might be a green chest is going to be either just me blindly stumbling around and then eventually finding it or whatever. And I don't have that kind of patience. I don't know how many of you all do, but I don't. So let's go see if we can find this dang pulsar quartz. Who the heck knows where it actually landed? Actually, I can probably see where it actually landed. Get out of the water first, Wally. Don't drown. Should have pulled the map up while it was coming in. It was stupid. Looked like it hit... Might have hit over here someplace. We see the rocks. Not you. Maybe? Seem right. We were right around in here, and it was in this direction. So it could be there, but it looked like it hit up high. Let's go up here anyway and see if we can find it. I'll be annoyed if it's like in an unreachable spot, although we could do the teleport cheese thing. Yeah, because we can't get to the roof here. Alright, let's do it. Let's F4? Yeah, F4. Ow. How did that fall hurt? The other thing is, if it hit this high up, it may have despawned. Which will annoy me even more. Yeah. There's that tree we can see from the ground, I think. This guy. Not that we need to harvest pulsar quartzes, but bridge here. But I would like to use them to supplement. Because now that we can make them, we don't necessarily need to harvest them. But it definitely hit up high, so it had to have hit up here. So where the things went, unless it immediately despawned, I have no idea. Oh yeah, we were going to go explore that other ship today, weren't we? Oopsie. So much to do, so little time. Go back down here. Yeah, it almost certainly hit up on top of there, which means it despawned. Or it teleported everything down to the ground here. But I doubt that too. And we already obviously checked the ground inside that area. So, yeah. I think it despawned immediately when it impacted. Oh, no, it didn't. There's a couple. Can I get them? There's the question. I mean, I could cheese my way up here. Oh, there's the rocks there that came from it. Some of them. Okay. Not enough. Some of them. There's more sulfur on the ground here. Don't need that anymore either. Okay, so let's do this. And this, and this. Okay, that's where we were. Pink spots on those leaves. I don't think those are pulsar quartz. So this is where it hit. Right in here someplace. I can see my house from here. So, if any of the rest of it came down, it would be down on the ground here in the sulfur area, below here somehow, or it despawned. And given the fact that there only are rocks right there, I'm going to say that the rest of it despawned. We got two. Unless, of course, there's more under these rocks, but I'm going to conservatively say that there aren't. We'll call that good. So I will do a tally of how many of them we have, of the cosmic quartzes we have, that is. And next time, we'll take a look at the map, see which ones we're missing. Also take a look at how many green chests we might be missing. Those will be a little bit harder to find because I don't have any record at all of where I might have found them. Whereas at least with the Cosmic Quartzes, I have some idea of where I found them. And then we'll go out and hopefully pick up the rest of the Cosmic Quartz and also maybe some green chests. And whether that's all during the next episode or not, or we go over and deal with that ship or not, or we do power and heaters or not, will be kind of up to whatever whim I'm at. But also, you know, whatever you guys think too, if you have any comments or suggestions or thoughts for the comment section. Otherwise, we'll leave this here, and I will see you all again next time. Bye for now.